On WPKN, we've been talking the last couple of weeks, first about what was coming, and there were some predictions that ended up being, unfortunately, correct. And one of the themes that keeps coming up is that there are essential services and people in roles who cannot stay home. Talk to us a little bit about, we're speaking with Melissa Zaccagnini. You're a director at Pumpkin Preschool in Shelton?
Yes.
And I know Joan Carr and you do a phenomenal job under circumstances like this, but I don't think that we've ever been tested like this.
No. Thank you for that, though.
Yeah. Talk to us about what Pumpkin Preschool in Shelton is doing to accommodate the parents who have decided to continue to bring their kids there, maybe because they have no other option.
Yes. So, as you know, we are considered essential employees, so we are here to care for the children, people that need to work. And we appreciate everybody that needs to work because it's not easy in these uncertain times. But we are doing everything we possibly can to maintain a healthy and safe environment. We're constantly cleaning and, have our cleaning service doing extra cleaning. And our staff that's here, we do have lower numbers, but with our staff that's here, we are rotating our staff, altering days of being home to less the number of people that are coming in and out of the building. And, of course, we are still paying our staff because we want to do whatever we can to help out our staff and, of course, our families. As you know, we are like a family, and we treat all of our, children here as if we were family. We truly care about them, and we miss them tremendously when they aren't here. And I'm sure parents at home are learning how much they appreciate their child care teachers.
Listen, I called you earlier to tell you that I have noticed, because I've been with Lemon, our daughter who attends your school, 24/7, and I'm noticing what she's learned there, and it really is, it's wonderful to see. But talk to us a little bit more about how you are managing to pay that staff, and have you heard from the state? Has anyone from Connecticut reached out? If you're considered essential, I'd hope that there'd be some dialogue with our elected officials.
Our communication really comes from the Office of Early Childhood. That's who licensed us. They're a subdivision of the Department of Public Health. So they're in constant communication with us, and obviously it's an ever-changing situation. Many, if not most of our parents are still continuing to pay tuition just because, because they need a spot to return to when all of this goes away and everything goes back to what was the normal. Our old normal, I guess you can say. So, but as far as they say that there's government help, but we don't know yet. We don't know what that is, what that entails. And, hopefully we will find out.
Yeah. Talk to us a little bit more about how you are keeping your employees safe. You'd mentioned that you've done a rotating staff. That's something that another company that we had on last week said they had implemented a while back because they couldn't afford to have half the staff go down. But you told me earlier that, fortunately, and I'm knocking on Formica here, you have not had anyone in the circle of Pumpkin Preschool.
Anybody that we know that our the parents of our children here, we haven't had anybody that has had any known contact or anyone in their circles, which is a very positive thing.
And you know a little bit about how fast viruses can spread just on a normal circumstance.
Yes.
Talk to us about how does Pumpkin Preschool deal with something like the seasonal flu or a rhinovirus?
Well, we follow the state of Connecticut illness guidelines and policy, and we're very strict about keeping sick children home. And we ask that, on a normal situation, we ask that you stay home symptom-free for 24 hours without medication. You're not doing anyone any favors by masking, the symptoms with medication. So, and we're asking for doctor's notes to come back. Now we're taking, that precaution so much incredibly more serious, and very different. Any simple, cough or, slightest temperature, we are sending them home. They need to be out 48 hours symptom-free without masking it and need a doctor's note to return. It seems like, a bit extreme, but these call for extreme measures this time. We can't be too careful.
No question. Now,
or any of our staff, if they don't feel, if they're feeling ill, we ask them to stay stay home. Or if they don't feel comfortable coming in for whatever reason, we're asking them to stay home.
Before I let you go, let's talk numbers. What is an average Tuesday at Pumpkin Preschool?
Average Tuesday, we have, about 109 children here.
And what are we at now?
About 24.
Wow. Okay. And staff, you normally is what?
About between 25 and 30.
And now?
We're about 10 to 12.
Okay. Well, is there anything else that you feel like we should know? Time frame? Do you in your head, what are you thinking? Have you seen the numbers going down or up or?
I mean, this week everything, there's definitely a change from Monday to Tuesday, just because they implemented the non-essential employees to stay home. So we have seen a little bit, but it's been steady. It's only Wednesday, so yesterday and today the numbers have been steady. So, I mean, we are here, and we anticipate being here for the long haul, too, because it's, we need to be here for the essential employees that have to work, and are doing everything they can to help this situation.
I mentioned to you that the staff, my daughter interacts with Miss Bria and Casey and Hannah, and some of the young ladies that you have there are really, really phenomenal individuals, and we wish them nothing but the best, and we all really are thinking about them. We were talking earlier with someone who works cleaning train cars for the MTA, and someone who repairs infrastructure for communication, and you're in that group of people, and we really want to thank you very much.
Thank you.